Because I spit hot fire.
Let me see if you can dance too.
Welcome to another edition of Hot Takes, where we live by our motto, if it ain't hot, we don't want it. And today we're bringing you our Hot Takes mock draft, but first, we're going to answer some tweets from you, the fans. Our first tweet comes from @GeneClemens, and he asks a great question. Can Derek Carr become the next Troy Aikman? I absolutely think he can. You put him in a situation where he has an Emmitt Smith, a Michael Irvin, an Alvin Harper, a Darryl Johnson, a Jay Novacek, a big offensive line featuring Larry Allen, and also guys like Eric Williams, a top 5 defense, and a great special teams unit. And also Jimmy Johnson comes back as the coach. I definitely believe Derek Carr can be the next Troy Aikman in the National Football League.
Because I spit hot fire.
And another tweet coming in from @TMelton-Scouting. He asked the question, will Johnny Manziel succeed in the NFL? Quite honestly, hell no. When you look at quarterbacks like Johnny Manziel that run around and make athletic plays, when have you ever seen them succeed in the NFL? I can go through many different types of quarterbacks that had success at the collegiate level, running around, making big plays, maybe win a Heisman Trophy or two. But these guys never pan out, they never have success. And I'm 32 years old, and I've been doing this thing for 18 years.
Let me see if you can dance too.
So in my 18 years of scouting, I've never seen someone, you can even go back to the 80s when everything worked in the 80s. No quarterback that's athletic, that can run around, make plays. You know, if he's black, it's even worse. He's not going to have success. So even a guy like Johnny Manziel won't have success because, again, when have you ever seen these guys run around and make plays in a professional level? What you could do in college is different than what you could do in the pros. So to answer your question, long answer, short answer, no.
Because I spit hot fire.
Another hot take tweet coming in from @CJFlorida9. He asked the question, the Texans, they need a leader at quarterback. Should they draft Sam Houston with the first overall selection? And at 6'6", he has the prototypical size. To answer your question, Chris, yes, they have to go with Big Sam Houston, a.k.a. Blake Bortles out of Central Florida. It just makes so much sense for the Texans to take Blake Bortles. Why? Number one, think about this. Bill O'Brien coached at Penn State, right? Penn State played Central Florida, right? Guess who was Central Florida quarterback? Blake Bortles. Now that Bill O'Brien is a head coach at the Houston Texans, they need a quarterback. Since he's seen up close and personal Blake Bortles, it just makes so much sense for the Houston Texans to take Big Sam Houston, a.k.a. Blake Bortles. It just makes so much sense. This is the easiest piece of analysis that I've ever had to do.
Because I spit hot fire.
@Diallo asks, since no one cares about vision at the running back position anymore, can Charles Sims become a first-round pick? You bet your ass he can. That was a blazing hot take right there, Brandon. That's a great question. You don't need vision anymore to be a running back. You just have to rely on your quarterback's grit and intelligence and that big offensive line. You can get wherever you need to go. @NY Giants fan tweets us a great question. Will you guys ever do real football analysis? Listen, we're not football game plan where we go through X and O breakdowns and coaching tips and covering all the different leagues. No, you want real football analysis, you go over there. You want hot takes, you come to Hot Takes TV. You think when Alexander Graham Bell sat down with Steve Jobs and he designed a typewriter, you think they worried about where they're going to put the letters? No, them shit's all over the place. So people wanted it hot and fast, and that's what we do here at Hot Takes TV. And our last hot take tweet comes in from @TheBoyBeezer, who asked the question, why hasn't the NFL changed the rule to where if you punt on third down and it doesn't go as far as you want to, you can line up and do it again? That's a great question, Beezel. I've been down here in Tampa at the owners meeting. That's one of the main things that's on the table for the rules committee, to try to change that rule to where you can punt on third down. If you don't like how far it goes, you get another chance to do so on fourth down. That's a great question, and I'll have a great answer for you, another hot take for you when I get back from these owners meetings. Well, that's all the hot take tweets we can take from you guys today. Let's get right into our hot takes mock draft with the #1 overall selection, the Houston Texans.
And here at Hot Takes TV, not only do we live by our motto, if it ain't hot, we don't want it, we also understand and live by the philosophy that your football IQ is tied directly to your ability to correctly predict mock drafts. Why?
Because I spit hot fire.
And don't let these hot takes go to waste, man. Go share them with your friends, your family, your co-workers, your significant other, your YouTube channel. Hell, start a blog, maybe an internet football site where you can also
Spit hot fire.
because we thoroughly believe the more hot takes are being shared out there in the world, the better the world will be and the more football knowledge you will have because of these hot takes. Look at that 19 blazing hot take, not Dan Marino. That's all the analysis you need. Doesn't matter who the Miami Dolphins select, it won't be Dan Marino.
Let me see if you can dance to.
And that's it for Hot Takes TV. I know we have a 2-hour block, but we really only need 6.5 minutes to provide you the hot takes that you need to go about your day. And if you missed this show and want to catch it again, you can find it on one of our many different outlets.